Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Good morning vlogsters. Look, I got Jimmy's cup. I don't know where my cup is with Snoopy on it. He just keeps giving me the wolf cup. But it might be one of those like last in, first out type deals. So I'm dying to sip. It's kind of early, but I need it. Got up early this morning. Sorry for burping. That is so good. Let me get this. I know somebody said once it doesn't help, but I feel like it does. Here's what I think it helps with. If I'm not looking right at the camera, if I turn my head or like fiddle with my blankets, I think it makes a huge difference. Good morning. I am dying to tell you about my yesterday. So if you watched yesterday's vlog, you know I was kind of like in the morning. Just wasn't feeling it. My physical body was okay. My mental body was not. My sister woke up and she said, well, not just she woke up. I woke up, it was gorgeous out. It was like 73 degrees and sunny and blue skies, and it was beautiful. And there was a breeze. And she said, we're getting out of the house today. She's like, I'm getting you out of the house today. And I did want to do something fun on Sunday, and we ended up just resting. So it was like, I was very on board with it because, you know, Monday, X, and it was icky weather all weekend. And yeah, it was just nice to get out. So we did our morning thing, and then she wanted to go for a walk. And the humidity wasn't really high, which was good for her. So we drove to 2 different parks for her to look at. And we ended up going to Lions Club Park, which has like a pond with a fountain in the middle and ducks and playgrounds and just things to look at, you know. Whether you people watch or just duck watch or, you know, watch the water, like whatever is more to look at. So it was gorgeous out, and she has a sunroof, so she opened the sunroof, opened all the windows, and I just sat in the car and watched her walk. They do have like a swing that I love, but I feel like it moved because I feel like it's much further away from the curb. When we were leaving, she's like, you're not going to get out of the car. We don't need your walker, right? I'm like, nah, you know, we're just going to go for a drive. But then I was like, ooh, I could go on that swing. I think it's really close to the parking lot, but it wasn't really close to the parking lot. I definitely would have needed my walker. And the thing that too was that it was grass the whole time too. So I don't know how my walker would be on grass. But it's basically like a bench swing. And when I was babysitting for my friend's kids there in Rolla, I would take them on it and like swing with them and stuff, or swing on it while they were playing in the playground. So you could watch them. They also have a wheelchair swing there, which is pretty amazing. Just, you know, I feel like I worked at AHRC for 15 years and I never saw a wheelchair swing, which is kind of crazy. But just had a really nice time. And then she took me to Starbucks, got a latte, got an iced latte, and just drove around and looked at the places and talked. We talked. Then on our way home, we saw that they were doing more construction on the Highway 72 that I was mentioning, where they're going to put the big Aldi. One of Aldi's contingencies was a turning lane, and if they tore down the abandoned buildings across the street. So they had, I don't know, before I could sit up in the car, they had torn down the old dealership, and now they were tearing down the old AutoZone. AutoZone just basically moved next door into a brand new building. But they tore down the old one, and we were watching, and there was just like this giant like bulldozer pulling pieces down. And from the side, because I hadn't seen the front because we came down the side of the street, from the side it looked like they were just working on the roof. And then we left to go in front of it. The whole, like, the side was the only thing left in the building. It was kind of cool. And the back. But while they were tearing it down, she's like, she saw a raccoon poke his head through the hole, and she was like, oh my gosh, there's a raccoon in there. And we started like raccoon watching, and are they going to be okay? And it was just fun. We just had a fun day. I just really did have a great day. And then we went and got salad fixings, and we had salads. They picked up rotisserie chickens when they were in Springfield. And she tore up like one of the rotisserie chickens, and we had chicken and soup, and we had chicken, last night we had chicken on the salad, which was so good. So we had like big green salads with chicken and hard-boiled eggs and bacon bits and avocado, and I had this Olive Garden ranch dressing, which is so good. It's Parmesan ranch. It's so good. And oh, tomatoes. I don't know why I couldn't remember tomatoes. Oh, and red onion. Oh, so good. So good. Anyway, that was my most amazing great day. I came home to friend mail, which I was super excited about. It's a mystery. I have no idea what it's from. But it was this beautiful cross that was made in Jerusalem. And I have a similar cross in my car that's made out of clay. But this one was carved out of wood. But it basically fits in your hand. So you can hold it while you're praying. My friend Joyce gave me the one in my car. She said sometimes I just hold it while I'm driving, because you could still hold the steering wheel and stuff. So, that was amazing. And I got a phone call from the radiologist oncologist, which is basically the radiation treatment person. And she's like, I want to get you an appointment. The doctor said, let's get you an appointment. And I said, but she's like, I was hoping we'd get the biopsy results back first. And I said, well, they did say 2 business days for the biopsy result. And my doctor wanted me to make an appointment that I could always cancel if I needed to. So she's like, okay. She's like, how about Thursday? So Thursday, I'm going to go. I'm going to go Thursday to see the radiologist, and talk about treatments. And basically that's that. So I kind of feel like things are moving forward, even though like we're just waiting, a little stagnant waiting, but waiting nonetheless. But I kind of tried to indicate to Jim and my sister that I don't know how many more days before treatment begins that I'll have where I can kind of live like a normal life. And I know that it's not normal, but like I would really like to go out and do things that I used to do. You know, I am immunocompromised, but not knowing it, I'm no more immunocompromised than I was before. And I still sanitize and use masks, and I'm vaccinated and all that stuff. So when I start to get treatment, it could make me more immunocompromised if they end up having to give me chemotherapy. That will make me like with zero immune system. So I have to consider that too, you know. So I'm like, oh, this might be my last chance for a very long time to actually go out and be outside with people that aren't doctors and nurses and patients and stuff. So I was grateful to do it. And I don't know what the plans are for today. I was physically exhausted when I came home yesterday because, you know, just going back and forth to the car and sitting in the car for a long time it's good, but it's tiring, you know, something I haven't done in a long time. But I don't know. So I needed to share that with you because yesterday's vlog was so doom and gloom. You know, I wanted to make sure that I tell you that with every ick day, bad day, doom and gloom day, comes a day like yesterday. A good day, a happy day. I know we're all just waiting. I might have results by the time you're watching this, but I also might not. I don't know if my results will come on my app or if I have to wait for my oncologist to actually get them. So we'll see. But maybe by the time you're seeing this, I already know what the results are. But we will just wait in anticipation for at least 24 more hours. But the maximum is 1 week. So next Tuesday, I have an appointment to see him. So that he can tell me what the results were. Okay, so we'll see. But I really hate to cut this short. I'm starting to feel really tired again. How did I sleep last night? I thought I slept great, and then I woke up at 3:30. But I fell asleep kind of early. I fell asleep by like 8:30 or 9 o'clock, maybe? Maybe 9 o'clock. Yeah. Yeah, maybe by 9 o'clock. My sister called me from New York at 9 o'clock, not knowing I went to bed so early. So, yeah. I will ask you guys to continue to pray for my family member. You could just say Jeri-Ann's family member. He had a little hiccup that we're hoping will go away or heal, and then he can get on to progress, as he was doing really well, progress-wise. I feel like it's 4 steps forward, 2 steps back, 6 steps forward, 3 steps back. It just seems that way sometimes. So your continued prayers for him would be fantastic. I really do appreciate it. And listen, I love you. I do. If no one else does, just remember that I do. You can reach out to me on any socials, or I have my email address in the description box down below. If you guys want to just chat, just reach out to me. I will definitely get back to you. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments. I promise somebody will be getting to these comments soon. My vision is getting a little worse, but I am due for those injections that I had last year. But with everything going on, that's not a priority right now. So my eyes will just have to, my comments will just have to wait a little bit. I'm sorry. I can do them. I can do them very slowly. I could do one at a time and zoom in, and it's just painstaking, and it hurts to read on the screen so much. Even with the blue blocker glasses, I think I'm straining my eyes trying to make out the letters in the middle. I'm almost reading in my peripheral, which is very difficult. So, but listen, as always, you guys take care. God bless. I'll see you next time. Bye. Bye. First, let me apologize for the background noise and the shakiness. I'm adding this addendum to the video because after I shot my video this morning, I learned that my nephew, I don't know if you remember my sister Alicia from my birthday party, but her oldest son passed away. He was 29. Please get vaccinated. Please. This was so useless. This was so pointless, and this was totally preventable. He had so much life left,
to live